Alright. Think we up. I think we ready. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Black signal beat me up. What? Alright, let's try to get over there. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Here I come. Here we come, here we come. Come on now. We need more power. Come on. Come on now. Generate that power. Come on. Come on now. We almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Uh-oh. I can reach out. I can touch the mic. Okay, cool. I'm going to use the mic. Pull us in. Woo. Man, great emoji to each and every last one of y'all. Family. Welcome to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is Brother Hatim, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. And first off, I need to let you know that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, a place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Man, oh man, listen. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast, but today we might be able to do a Toast and Talk, so I just want to let you know that. And it's a Heart of a Simple production, of course, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. So let's get it started in the way that we supposed to get it started. You know, let's do it right. I don't know what's going on here. Why my chat is acting like that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me see if I can go interact with this real quick. This don't make no sense. I'm on my way over there. We're about to get it popping. But you know, of course, you know, at all times, every day is real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It's always something. Always something. I gotta enter some codes and stuff so that I can get everything popping. Hopefully this will work. Let's see. Man, but yo, so, you know, I have no complaints. I went to bed on time, and now I gotta verify that I'm real. I got to click all the chimneys. Good grief. Come on now. You gotta go through this for real. Is this how y'all treat me after all these years? After all these years, I've been working with these programs, and they just be tripping. Oh, God. Alright, so it's up now. It's up. We hope. We hoping it's up. I ain't did what I could. Let's go on over. Let's switch. Alright. Let's get it. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for some water. Get your bottle of that water or your pitcher. Lift that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But to stay healthy, remember, breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Get up and move a little bit. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Oh, I gotta drink up too, right? So y'all gonna drink your water. Catch up. Drink your water. Once again, I'm having major problems with my chat. And also, I think my stinger is throwing us all the way off. So I need to go on and check our chats to make sure that we are up. Oh, okay. My chat bot is alive. The chat bot is just going ham. And I'm sitting up here like, good grief. All right, so now I'm gonna have to limit my chat box because they just off the hook. I mean, it's just like they doing too much. I don't know what to say. It's like they doing what I told them to do, but damn, I didn't mean for it to pile up on the screen like that, But hey, it is what it is. We are what we are. I want to make sure that we are streaming on all cylinders before we jump into what we're going to do. We're going to talk about, we got a little bit of news that we can cover. Got a couple of thoughts that I might want to drop. You know what I'm saying? Might save them for later. Save them for dinner or something. But we're going to do some early morning building. But they said, oops, something went wrong. So I'm just trying to make sure our stream is up. Are we streaming? Is the question. Well, I got my stream on my end, and it says that it's being pushed out. But I look over here, and I don't see anything as of yet. So, family, if you out there, I don't know how you could let me know other than Spreaker right now. But, here we go. The board is coming up slowly. All right, we online on Facebook. So we online on YouTube. Say we online on Periscope. I'm missing one. So we up on 3 platforms. Periscope. Oh, what's going on with Twitch? That was the 4th one. That was what was missing. All right. So we online in all those except for Twitch. Somehow Twitch got my Periscope has connection has expired. I guess I need to refresh that. Remove channel from dashboard and add it again. I got to take the whole thing off the dashboard and add it again. Let's go and take care of our Periscope fam. Because every now and then we get 1 or 2 visitors. So we're going to go and remove Periscope from the channel. And we're going to re-add it. We're going to, delete it. And then we're going to re-add it. I mean, this is how simple this stuff is. So, let me go back up here. Let me add this channel. We're going to add Periscope to the mix. And actually, this gives us an opportunity to go through and see what channels are available. They got Facebook Live for your personal. They got Mixer. They got Twitch. They got YouTube. They got Periscope by Twitter. They got LinkedIn. They got VK Live. They got Dive. They got YouTube Stream Now. They got Daily Motion. New. I don't know what that is. Maybe we'll sign up. They got Kakao. They got Naver TV, Nemo, V Live, G, Smash Chat, Smash Cast. I mean, look at all these on here. Then they got some special. They got Africa TV, Africa. I'm gonna check that out. But right now we came on here to bring up what? Our Periscope fam. So we're gonna bring up Periscope. We're gonna connect our Periscope. Those that want to learn this, we can do a session for you. Log in. Hopefully I don't have to remember no codes. I don't know about y'all, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm not, it's like I don't be like, right on it. So hopefully I ain't got to remember no codes. If they'll let us log in. Come on, we're trying to log in. What did I log in with? Well, let's log in with my Twitter, see if that'll work. Because it is owned by Twitter, I think, right? Authorized app. All right, cool. We got Gye-Nyame Journey. What? We couldn't find an account associated with your Twitter. What? Log in another way. All right, let's log in with Google. There we go. All right. Okay. Do it that way. See what they say then. So now we up here logging in. We couldn't find it. Okay. Log in another way. All right. Let's go Facebook. Shit. I'm just. All right. Cool. Authorized. I logged in with Hot Tim. Ain't that something? All right, I need to go and change that, so we'll work on that later. I'm authorizing, so Periscope will be up again. So it's logging us in, and my chat is still acting. It's acting kind of hectic. I don't know what's going on. But once again, good morning to each and every last one of y'all. I'm trying to make sure we get all the family up. And I don't know why, while I was streaming all yesterday, it didn't say anything to me about any of this. But then again, it could be because I'm doing that long time streaming. Y'all know I've been pushing out those 5, 6, 7 hours. Yesterday I fell asleep and forgot I left the stream on. So they might be mad at me because I'm wearing out. I'm wearing the system out. Page is not working. Look at that. They might have kicked me out of Periscope. Log in again. Let's try it again. We're going to try one more again. Because sorry, something went wrong. Instead, check out a live. No, I don't want to check out. I am a live broadcast. Y'all see this? They trying to keep a brother out. Trying to kick a brother out. Yeah, I've been kicked out of Twitter. That's okay. I got another account. So we're going to get it. We're going to deal with that in a second. Redirecting you back to the application. Sorry, something went wrong. Oh, they don't want no parts of Brother Hatim. We're going to give them a round of applause because, they kind of smart. But now, while we here, I'm going to check out Daily Motion. Anybody familiar with Daily Motion at all out there? You know what I'm saying? And my restream chat is also not coming up. So that means that I think the whole system is being overwhelmed by what's going on in the world today. Because everything is moving slow for me. How's it going for y'all on y'all side? I'm sitting up here waiting for a response like I'm going to be able to get a response. If you are on GNJmedia.live, I might be able to see something. If my chat bots allow y'all to talk. I got these chat bots. Check out the free e-course. I got to remember to support us. What? You can support what we do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, man. I'm going to go and take some of those chat bots off. I'm going to give the people time to talk. So Restream has totally conked out on me right now. So hopefully we still coming across. So let's go and we're going to do this toast, and I'll handle a lot of this after we get done. Alright, so those that know me, it's kind of hard for me to drop something once I put my mind to it, because it's like I don't like being blocked out of stuff. Max rate retry in 300 milliseconds. Wow. I've never seen that before. So I'm having all types of problems with my restream. Well, it says it's pushing out, so we're gonna have to trust it. But I don't like trusting that stuff, man. I wanna know what's going on. Max rate reached. So I guess a lot of people are restreaming at this point in time. But it's cool. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our libations. If anybody wanna call in and have a discussion, you can. I cannot necessarily see your chats right now because we have been totally shut out. Totally shut out. So Restream.io has booted us out. I think we are still up on, we're still up on YouTube. We're still up on Facebook. Let's see. It don't say, I don't see us up on Facebook. Okay, you say live video. Where we at? So I'm gonna go to the Facebook piece, so just in case some of y'all are making comments, I could catch those. Moving slow. Hopefully a lot of this will be rectified when I get this faster computer. It should be hopefully coming in. Okay. And once we get that open, alright, cool, I'll be able to see some of the chats. So family, we are up. Shows that we are up on Facebook and YouTube. So let's go and do our toast. We want to salute our ancestors this morning. We want to salute the Creator this morning. I want to thank all those that take the time to join us here at Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I'm able to bring you the quality that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Bring some value to your life. Bring some good information. Bring some stuff that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about nation building for me. Right? I am a nation builder. I am a warrior. And one day I will be an elder and be able to look back on some of the things that I have done, as well as look forward into the future and give advice to future nation builders on the path that they need to be able to take. This is what many of us need to be striving to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? That we will be able to advise some of the young folks as they move forward on their quest in life. And man, it really brings me a pleasure to come here every morning and toast our ancestors. Whether the system is working or not. You know, we already know. We know that when we do this work, that automatically we are facing some harsh opposition, and that's not an issue to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not an issue to me. I expect that. You know what I'm saying? I would expect nothing less. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're going to get out here and we're going to do our thing. We're going to lift up our ancestors. We're going to toast. We're going to take the last little bit of this brown. It shouldn't be too, but it still made that sound. I love it. All right, but we got just a little bit left. I ain't going to take it all. I'm going to leave a little bit, just a little bit for tomorrow because I'm out. I still got to get by the store to get the tea. I didn't go get the tea. I was out in the woods with my babies, walking around a little bit. Got home and just chilled a little bit. Started looking up some more movies that we need to show, and I got to figure out how to get this VLC to a point to where it's playing different movies. Because yesterday it did the Beverly Hillbillies again. I think it did one new one now, but it did show the documentary on China again, and I'm gonna have to see if I can find that documentary because it cuts off early. I don't know if anybody watched it, but that is a very good documentary. They also did the documentary called Coming to the Light Again, I think. I was hoping that I'm waiting for them to do the documentary on the march. For those that don't know what I'm talking about Quarantine TV. Quarantine Digi TV, presented to you by Gye-Nyame Media for those for these days that we're locked in, and of course it's going to be part of our regular format when we are going to be able to stream shows, old school shows, old school movies with conscious commentary. All right, so let's go on and let's lift up this glass. We're lifting up our glass. We're saluting the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. And, of course, we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to our list of our ancestors. And once again, I will try to go as far as I can. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texan, Davis, Herb Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Fanny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herbert Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Ron, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Burford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Danielle Pulling, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie McDowell, Miss Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Rem J. Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratley, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Well, Libby the Farmer, Ago Susu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, I had the rhythm. But right now, I know, at least I know where I'm at. I'm at Brother Kwame's. We got Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Williams, George Wright, Mary, okay, boom, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernest E. Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, Dang, I forgot what. Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S.C., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hannah Lubester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Harcrow, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dee Montairis, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark. Lost my place again. So let's start at Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lise Wallace, DeFritis Hines, Hannes Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Leland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Charles, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Thelma Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Erin Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housing Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins. I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me today? I have no idea what is wrong with me today. How about that? Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Ball, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rashawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alver, Mazarin Corporal, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have also on our list Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McLear, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Ali Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Duncan, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Stacey Trice, Denise Correa, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Munger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ricardo, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henriette 62nd, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alati Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Verger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Jesse Woods, Chilar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton. We have William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toop the Darn, Sabre Winston, Chris McKinney, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Nico D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams. Family, we raise our glass to all of our ancestors, and once again we have been able to toast them and celebrate them and lift them up. And once again, I want to thank y'all for your support, for making this possible. Raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on. And where do we go, Brother Hatim? From here is a very simple step. We're going to move over very simply to the present moment. Family, right now, we are on Umoja. I'm going to ask you to open up your reticular formations. Go out in today. If you are able to go out today, seek out Umoja. And if you're stuck in the house, seek Umoja in the house. Find ways to practice Umoja. Take a picture of it. Post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey Media upon our page. Hashtag Umoja, hashtag Umoja File, hashtag Umoja Day. If you are a Umoja baby, first off, let me give you a round of applause. Yup. If you are a Umoja baby, I invite you to post up your picture in your day, in the color of the day. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Umoja baby. Hashtag Umoja child. Right? Umoja star child. Hashtag. You know how you gonna do it. But anyway, on today, for those that don't speak the language, we are seeking Umoja. Umoja means unity. Also, family, the demonic principle today is truth. The color is violet, right? You got the purple on, right? Mentalism is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwojo, and female name, is Ajwa, right? So we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment, realizing that our ancestors have gifted us with this, just like we need to be able to gift it to our future generations. So we will work, make sure that we work smart so that we can accomplish the things that we need to. So we raise our glass and we salute and we say, that's right, we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future generations. We raise up our glass, we toast them, and we say Ashe. From our future generations, family, we move to all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move on and we do that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We raise our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, I want to salute the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most uplifting, outstanding, most powerful individual in the room. I raise my glass up to you, and with that we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, we wish you peace, power, and joy. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Forgot the sound effects. We wish wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And of course, as we say in Gye-Nyame, Because you know why? This is our thing. Let's get to the news. All right, first, let me see if anybody is out there. I just got a bill on PayPal. PayPal been playing. Yep, the Streamlabs came through. So now I'm waiting for the money to clear so that I can go on and make sure that everything is cool as far as that. You know, living this ADOS life, I got to be shifting money around. So let's go to the chat to make sure that we are not missing anything. Okay, that's me. I want to make sure. That's me. All right. Let's go over here. Restream. All right. We updated this morning. Let's see. We're streaming. Are we on? All right. We're up on. We're up on Facebook. We're up on YouTube. Up on Twitch. On Twitch. Now we're gonna add a channel from here. See, I can do it from here a lot better. Boom. Do it like that. Connect Periscope. Oh man. And what's crazy is that well, let's open it on Chrome. The phones seem to do stuff a lot better than a lot of the computers nowadays. So it is crazy to me, right? That you got this little device in your hand, and I'm able to do all the stuff that I do on this device without any issues. All right, cool. So let's log in. With Facebook, right? All right, we're gonna do the Facebook and just leave it at that. Authorize, boom. See how quick that was? I just authorized on my phone for something that I couldn't do on either one of my computers. At least I think I did. So we will see in a second as it streams across the screen. Let's see if they will let us back on Restream.io on my. There we go. All right, we're back up on here. And all right, say page is not working. That's cool. It is. It's very cool. So maybe my phone wasn't the hero that I thought it was. But what I want to do is get into the chat so that I can make sure that if some of y'all out there are having words, you're not out there having words by yourself. We're able to build together. Let's see. And hopefully my chat bot is not out there harassing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how the chat bot does. The chat bot always want to get his little point across. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go on and work this out. Let's see. Let me remember how to get there. Got to open up another window now. Restream dashboard. Boom. I have to go to chat now. We want to chat. Open the browser. Alright, let's disable it right now. Alright, so I'm able to see your chats. If you are out there right now, they got us on 3 out of 3 channels. I see some of y'all out there. So family, let's go to the news. Let's go to the news feed. Let's switch it over. The Stinger seems to kind of play havoc with us too. So there, the Uber conference, anybody want to call in, hit us up. It'll let me know you're on there and I'll come online. So we got the Amazon workers to stage a walkout today, demanding closure of Staten Island facility. A lot of people are upset with the fact that Amazon is not closing down. But a lot of us, have been ordering shit, staying in the house and ordering shit over Amazon. How you gonna fall asleep in front of these people and embarrass me like that, Hootsuite? I was so bored I decided to take a nap. Let me know when you get back. You see this? Y'all see this? Unbelievable. I mean, just total disrespect from an owl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have never been disrespected by an owl like that before, ever in my life. I gotta go. Constantly gotta put in codes and stuff like that. I gotta remember them, and of course I forgot that one. So I got all these codes flowing through my head. I hope I don't get hit in the head. If I get hit in the head, I'm in trouble. All right, so Amazon, one of those $1 billion companies, they don't, they might as well be a utility now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's incredible, man. Because it's like they shut down. A lot of us is in trouble, right? So their workers are talking about staging a walkout, and because they're not closing down the New York facility, and we're living in a different time, and different things are going to be happening for a lot of us. So I hope that a lot of us are ready for this new world that we may be entering into. Well, Gye-Nyame is ready. All right. The Great Pumpkin has extended the social distancing guideline until April 30th. So family, right now, if you thought your children was going back to school on the 6th, let's go and read. I'm going to read, and some of y'all can start weeping. All right? Those of us, those of us that's really following this, we seeing it's like boom. In America, the spread is moving fast and all this. And how many of y'all been getting all the conspiracy theories on the coronavirus? Anybody out there? Anybody else is getting in your inbox, your message box? You know what I'm saying? The conspiracy theories on all these conspiracy theories, right? I had a dude last night saying that it's not the coronavirus that's making people sick. It's the fact that they launched 5G and they're getting radiation poisoning. I just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it and I'll be like, oh my God. I mean, at a certain point, I got to turn some of it off. I'll be like, this is too much. This is too much. President Donald Trump said Sunday that he would extend the national social distancing guidelines until April 30th. That were otherwise set to expire on Monday. Is he talking about this today? The guidelines were initially established on March 16th and dubbed the 15 days. Yeah, it's supposed to end. I guess it was supposed to end today. The 15 days to slow the spread. They outline items like practicing basic hygiene. My fault, I'm reading from the Time magazine. This is Sanya Mansour, and I don't have a. So let's go and read because I don't have a subscription to this. 15 days to slow the spread. They outline items like practicing basic hygiene, avoiding nursing homes, and avoiding gathering of more than 10 people. That include barbecues. Trump said at Sunday's evening coronavirus press briefing that the peak of the coronavirus outbreak in the U.S., the highest point of death rate, is likely to hit in 2 weeks, and that we can expect by June 1st, we will be way on our way to recovery. The president also urged a sense of caution, advising against pulling back on social distancing measures preemptively. No, nothing would be worse than declaring victory before the victory, Trump said. Trump previously said last week that he wanted to see American economy open up and raring to go by Easter, which is on April 12th, and an earlier date than even his own health experts recommended. But of course, the Great Pumpkin came back and said, "Hey, we're gonna have to extend this because it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go and get off of that one. All right, man, this virus that took over my damn timeline. Everything, economics, politics. This virus covers it all. All right, we got a Washington Post here. Let's go see opinion. Yeah. I want to, because one of the questions that I've been getting is, why haven't we been hearing about Russia? Right? I mean, you know, we've been hearing about every other country, but I haven't heard about Russia. Russia claims it has COVID-19 under control. The facade is cracking. Right? You know, because, you know, Russia don't just be letting all their news out. You know, they keep their cards close to their chest. So they always want to look like, I mean, similar to China, they are able to control a lot more. So let's go on and see. This is by Gary Kasparov from the Washington Post. Gary Kasparov is the chairman of the Renewed Democracy Initiative. With most of Europe and the United States shutting down to slow the coronavirus pandemic advance, it was surprising in recent weeks to hear that Russia had apparently dodged COVID-19 almost entirely. Maps of the outbreaks drew a suspiciously tidy ring around the largest nation on Earth. Did y'all know Russia was the largest nation on Earth? As if Russia dictator Vladimir Putin has simply banned the virus like he has free speech and opposition candidates. Obviously, somebody that's writing this article don't like Vladimir. It seemed an unlikely miracle. Russia's risk factors included a healthcare system that is creaky at best outside of the affluent city centers, countless international travelers, a large migrant labor force, and 2,600 mile border with China, where the virus originated. While COVID-19 was filling European hospitals, Russia was still filling soccer stadiums with fans, and in one case, the opening ceremony of a chess event in the theater with more than 1,000 people. Damn. They must love chess. God damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 1,000 people? Huh. What's the secret? They must not got nothing good on TV or something. 1,000 people piled in to see a chess event? Yet the official Kremlin line, parroted to varying degrees by every Russian news outlet, was that the rapid testing and travel restriction had turned the country into a citadel. Reports on Russia's success were also spread by the international media with only marginal greater skepticism, despite having spent the past 3 years reporting on Moscow's ability to blanket the world with lies. The Kremlin could fudge the coronavirus numbers, tout its response on state-run media, and censor social media spots exposing a mounting crisis, but ultimately, just as China discovered, the government could not spin a relentless virus. In the past few days, Russia's facade has begun to crack. Reports of overloaded hospitals are emerging. Moscow mayor said that the official numbers were wrong, and Putin made one of his ritual photo ops at a hospital in a full protective gear. Damn. Finally acknowledging the crisis. If the Trump administration example is anything to go by, months of ignoring and distorting reality will almost certainly make the consequence in Russia far worse. Family, we about to see it. We may be witnessing a shift in total world power. Have y'all noticed that the gas prices have been going down? You know what I'm saying? Because Putin has started the beef within that cabal called OPEC. Now, I need y'all to understand this, right? OPEC is what you call a cabal. They basically, it's a monopoly that controls prices. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is I'm not an expert, but from me looking looking from the outside in, OPEC is a monopoly. And we buy oil from OPEC as the United States, and the prices have been high. And they keep the prices high. How do they keep the prices high? By determining who and when pumping is done. So now what we have is Russia saying, fuck that. Boom, we going to flood the market with our oil. Saudi Arabia like, oh, y'all doing it. We going to do it too. And some of y'all been cheating anyway. All of y'all, boom, boom, boom. OPEC is beefing. And now we got $1.40 gas. Right? We done seen $1.50 gas. And it's a possibility that the prices will continue to plummet. Right? The prices will continue to plummet. Along with this coronavirus spreading, we may be witnessing a changing of the guard. To what? I haven't come to a conclusion yet. But actually, for those of us that have been preparing for stuff like this is our time. This is our time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be texting some of your friends that y'all been running around with all these years, and y'all been doing some training. Y'all been talking about, the changing world and the possibilities, and really look at what's going on right now, because this is what's going on right now. Like, for example, we at Gye-Nyame, we have placed ourselves in a position where we will be able to reach out to the fair. You know what I'm saying? I basically have been practicing talking to myself for over 10 years. And now I'm talking to a few people. And by the end of this crisis, we may be talking to a whole lot more people. And you, whatever you've been preparing, whatever's, because what's crazy to me, family, and I want you to understand, I got this streaming system the weekend before the coronavirus hit, in the way that it hit. The weekend before the quarantine. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't believe in coincidences, right? I believe my ancestors are moving and putting things in position and setting things up, because we've been pouring every day faithfully. Every day we've been doing it. So we are due for blessings, for lucky, quote unquote, lucky events to be popping off. And it's like, boom, I get this streaming system right in time for all of this. Along with that, I got the mic. You know what I'm saying? We've been able to update the computer. Come on, family. This is real life here. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. All right. But yeah, so I mean, it is real life here. We're doing the work. We're building, and we're doing some great things. And some of y'all out there were doing great things, and it's like the ancestors were setting you up and getting you ready for this time. Let's go down further down the timeline. So for all those that's gonna be, when they come to you, say, well, if it's real, what about Russia? What about Russia? You can come bring them right here to Gye-Nyame Journey. Go right to the timeline, and it says right there, it's the Washington Post. Russia claims it has COVID-19 under control, but that control is slipping fast, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, by them not paying attention to this, and this is what I mean by changing the guard, by them not paying attention to this and trying to hide it, this thing could get a lot bigger and affect a lot more people, which will leave Russia in a kind of open, you know what I'm saying, kind of exposed there, danger, you're the largest nation in the world. You won't be able to keep all that territory. You just, y'all, I think it was Crimea. Y'all went in there and just snatched that from a group of motherfuckers. Y'all need to be strong, because the Crimeans want their shit back, and an outbreak like this might make it possible for them to get it. All right, but anyway. So we had quarantine TV yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And it was streaming. Of course, we will be having quarantine TV. I will start it up maybe about 10 or 11 o'clock today. Maybe about 10 or 11 o'clock. Yeah, my chat box is going crazy. The wealth numbers show real problems. The wealthy learn what low-income people already knew. Let's see what they learned. The wealthy learn what low-income people already knew. This is Forbes. Let's go and check it out. Let's see what the wealthy people are learning right now during this crazy time. What y'all think they learning right now? Oh man, this ambrosia is good. All right, family. My chat box ain't going crazy right now, but make sure that you like and subscribe, and make sure you put you push the notification. I don't know whether there's a bell on Facebook or whatever, so we can stay in touch, so we can know what's going on. Let me check and make sure, because all right, cool. All right, Streamlabs came through. All right, so the wealthy learn what low-income people knew already. This is Eric Sherman. This is from Forbes. And one of the reasons I wanted to share this with you is because I want y'all to check out some of these numbers. If the numbers show up, it's still spinning. I want to give it a second for these numbers to show up, because this is ridiculous. There they go. I see them. All right. A significant part of the population comprises individuals who have always been at least comfortable, able to do what they need, and typically what they wanted. Always what they wanted, when finally crossing the first crest of real wealth's lower peak. First class transportation, invitation from the bright and the beautiful, lovely homes help to address the little things in life, even in the foothills. Before that, land of milk and honey. There are the vacations and enrichment programs to help their kids scoop up the scarce launching pads of success, entertainment, dining out when cooking. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? Is that me? Dining out when cooking and seems jury or too demanding on time. You can see the difference in the table based on the Federal Reserve data for the fourth quarter of 2019. So this is for the fourth quarter of 2019. All right, let's get the marker out. Get the marker out. Where the marker? Get the marker. Where the bottom half of the country gets to split 1.5% of the total wealth. The bottom 50% gets to split 1.5% of the total wealth. All right. Let's just look at it. All right. Now, family, this is in combined wealth in trillions. The top 1% control 36.8 trillion with a T. $1 trillion in wealth. Not credit. Not credit. In wealth. All right. That's 32.9% of all the wealth. The top 90 to 99% control 41 trillion. 41 trillion. 41 trillion. That's 37.3%. So now, then we had the 50 to 90%. I don't know why they ain't put 50 to 89 here. Now, I'm confused on that. But anyway, they control 31.63 trillion. Well, that's 28.3. So now check this out. So the bottom one half controls $1 trillion in wealth. That means that if America is 300 million people, 150 million people gets to split $1.66 trillion. Now, I want y'all to look at these numbers. Let's highlight this. I like this chart. I want to highlight this percentage wise. Let's look at it. Where my pen? Give me my pen. I want my pen. Bring my pen out. I want to highlight. I want to highlight. Where's the highlight people at? Get them in here. Just so that you know, right? So, the top 50% controls. See, I need my where my damn marker at? Can I get my marker, please? Y'all see how they working with me now? The computer is just tripping on me right now. So, no, Digo, can I get my damn pick? There we go. Get my damn highlighter, please. There we go. Highlight. Maybe it won't highlight because it's. Give my damn highlighter. Where's my highlighter? It might not highlight it because it's. Alright, so we can't highlight this right now. But the bottom 50% controls 1.5% of the wealth. Now, how many of us are in this bottom 50%? Now, when you go and you look at the numbers, right? Antonio Moore, being out here teasing out these numbers. How many of us is in that bottom 50%? You know what I'm saying? Look. Oh. Now, and then on top of this, how many of these individuals in this group are getting some of that $2 trillion that's being funded? And how much of the $2 trillion is flowing back into the top 1%, the top 10%, and let's say even, let's just say the top 20% total? How much of that trillion is going to float in there? This is wealth that they're sitting on. This is money. Wealth is what you sit on. You understand what I'm saying? Wealth is what you sit on. And the bottom 50% of our country, the greatest country in the world, in the fourth quarter of 2019, this is the wealth standing. 50% split $1.6 trillion. I know a lot of y'all ain't going to be bothered by that, right? Because we able to go out here and buy a lot of cheap stuff. We able to get cheap. Food is cheap, thank God, for now. You know what I'm saying? We get water. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have our lattes and, our coffees and shit. Get cheap made goods because we bring them over from countries where they basically have forced labor, like used to, like China. You know what I'm saying? And we able to make this 1.66 trillion stretch. And the same question I ask of the bottom 50% of Americans is the same questions I ask of black folks. Either you are, hold on, I might be able to highlight this. Let's do the math. Boom. We're going to do yellow for them. We want yellow. I want yellow. Uh-huh. Y'all ain't gonna let me highlight? Let me highlight. I want to highlight yellow. Is it yellow now? Let's see. Nope. They won't let me do it. Alright, well, maybe. Well, let's see. Down here, but right here won't let me do it. Up here, let me, but okay, cool. Alright. Well, it kind of, nope. Alright, well, let me highlight the chart. But the top 50% are controlling over 50% of the wealth of this country. Top 50%. Now, this is the issue. This is the question, right? There should be a strong middle there. You got a few outliers up here and a few outliers down here, but what they're showing us is that it's a strong grouping of broke motherfuckers down here. It's not outliers. It's like it's a whole 50%. Now, either in America we are truly lazy, because like I said, I already said this to my people, or there's something systematic in place that's keeping you from being able to attain wealth. Either you are shiftless and not getting up early enough and not working hard enough and not grinding, or there is something in place to keep you in that 50%. In that 50% that splits the 1.6 trillion. Because you mean to tell me that this top 1%, or let's just say this top 50%, let's just say the top 20%, are so brilliant that they deserve to hold about 70% of the wealth? Come on, family. It's something broken here. It's something broken. And it's our job, especially during this coronavirus, to start looking at fixes. How do we fix this? Huh? I already know how to fix it for my people, but how do we fix it for everybody? I honestly believe I fix it for ADOS. You fix it for everybody, but that's my opinion. In a flash, all that is gone. There is no safe transportation unless it's your own. There are no destinations. Forget an exotic island or just Europe. You can't even legally cross the northern border between the U.S. and Canada, or the southern one into Mexico. In a reverse migration of carpetbaggers seeking an exit from potential infections on all sides, money won't buy you a minute more of time or absolution from pestilence. People who mock news reporters about the severity of the virus are starting to die. With an example in Newsweek's story by Ewan Palmer, no political affiliation will spare you. The rudder of work can be gone in a flicker, vanish with an email or an invitation to a live teleconference link, or even a pre-recorded message, because who in management wants to face the fears and tears? Here's a tweet. My friend just got laid off along with 400 other employees by dialing into a pre-recorded Zoom message. Her manager never even called to say goodbye. The virus may be out of control, but how humanly you handle it is not. Alright. So now people call in the Zoom and you unemployed. Life outside whatever home people have is done unless they're going to be reckless and put their existence and that of others into jeopardy. You can get takeout from a restaurant and march yourself right back to your dwelling. No stores to wander through, no clubs or movie theaters or even coffee shops to spend time. Watching social media, and you can see people going a little crazy, if not fearful because they've lost a job and their income along with health insurance at a time they can't afford to be without it. No matter where one lives, it's all too easy to feel that lazy viciousness of whim. I don't want governors like New Yorkers Andrew Cuomo and Charlie Baker of Massachusetts say things that aren't true, said Donald Trump. I want them to be appreciative. We have done a great job, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Mike Pence, the task force. I am talking about FEMA, the Army Corps of Engineers. What? You got a question mark there. Become a victim without enough resources because someone didn't speak reverently enough of those at the top? Yes, a path millions trod every day. Damn. Let's highlight that. Damn. I mean, you got a kowtow? Is that what you mean? Yeah, you got a kowtow? I can only imagine the grim laughter in homes that have never seen or that have never been safe or comfortable in the way the American dream is supposed to enable. Subject to whim. Out of work at the drop of a hat. That's an old chapeau, my friends. Stuck without the resources that others seem to get to address their needs. Stuck it up as you told us to do in so many different ways. Damn, this is a good article. Man, I'm glad I posted this. So the wealthy is facing what it means to live the life that many of us lead, and in some cases live a partial ADOS life. Motherfucker, get over it. That's what I and generations before me had to motherfucker get over it. Yeah, it hurts right now, but there's a word on here I want to make sure that I say it right. A chapeau? Is it chapeau? We're going to highlight that. Anybody know this word? See, I wish some of my kids was up right now because I would be able to give a reward for them being able to say this word for me. I want to see what this word is. What's this word right here? Selection cannot be highlighted. Why not? All right, well, don't highlight it then. Oh, my highlighter is just going insane now. All right, I don't want the highlighter. I want to look up this word right here. Let's look up this word. So we can make sure we are pronouncing it right. Not only do we read the articles, we learn together, family. We learn together here. So let's go on. Let's see. Wait a minute. Where is my dictionary? Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll copy the word. We'll go over here. Now, if somebody know the word, go on text it and let me know what it means. We're going to write this word right here. Paste it. Boom. Chapeau. Dictionary. It's old hat. Chapeau. Let's see. Chapeau. Chapeau. We learn together here at Gye-Nyame Journey, right? Because nobody knows it all. Say it again. Come on. Say it. We got a chapeau. Old hat. That was nice and fancy there. If you're poor, you die earlier. Your health is worse. You have far fewer resources to deal with basic problems. Even if your kids get into a good college, the supposed magic way out through hard work, the chances of graduating are not even 13% of those in the top quarter of the economic heat. A sudden financial problem will devastate. You pray the car won't break down, the kids don't get sick, an old winter coat will last another year. Billionaires expect you to show up to work at the time when that act might kill you because they must have their profits. Now, you're a first responder, and so many who are isolating themselves say how brave you are. It is bravery, but that of resignation because you cannot afford to be second, third, or fourth. Someone got to staff the grocery stores, make the take-out meals, clean the ominous surfaces that could harbor contagion, mop the floors, and empty the waste cans at the hospitals that have become ground zero. You remain out while so many others are told to stay home. And yet, so now this is what I want. We have to understand. When they're telling people to stay home, in most cases they are not talking about you. I mean, that shit just hit me. When 150 million Americans, right, share 1.6 trillion, and the top half shares all of that, they're talking to them. People with wealth that are able to stay home, right? They're not talking to you. You see, because you didn't work hard. You didn't earn it. So you have to risk it and go out. You will be considered an essential worker. Don't let me say y'all. Let me say we. You be considered an essential worker. How brave of you. Damn. Oh my God. Remedies seem like jokes, setting up temporary hospitals when there isn't enough rested and healthy staff for the existing ones, weighing whether to tell business to open again prematurely because of the economy, as if millions of deaths wouldn't put a damper on things. Asking advice from former Yankee Alex Rodriguez, according to Nick Selby's story for Sports Illustrated. Half the population is finally learning what it's like to be disposable when they couldn't purchase a COVID-19 test for love nor money, no matter how sick they've seen, and yet celebrities are somehow able to get tested just in case. Even those with bankrolls find things to be adverse. Want to guess how many wealthy people have bought their own ventilators in case the worst happens? Far fewer than you might think. Many are panicking, according to a New York Post reported by Danny Kennedy, disclosure of friend and respected colleague. Top medical concierges like Manhattan's Dr. Ronald Primus, Jared Kushner, and Ivanka Trump, rumored doctors, said they've had to tell some well-heeled patients that no, they can't build their own ICUs in their Hampton homes. Never mind order a ventilator as if it were pizza delivery from DoorDash. There's a lot of hysteria going on, and I can understand their fears, Dr. Primus said. I tell them that not everyone will need a ventilator, that there are other airways devices that might be available, but a lot of my patients are still scared. Welcome to reality. Welcome to reality. Thank you, Pierre. I appreciate you. I remember where you are. I'll come back and get you later. All right. Let's go and see what else we got. Damn, 50% of us split $1.6 trillion. And they just passed that stimulus piece, and large chunks of that is going to big business. Man, come on, family. How much more we gonna take? Coronavirus may have hooked us up. Of course, here we got the quarantine TV. We'll be starting it up. I know I got some more articles, but we ain't gonna go through it. I don't see anybody calling in. So, family, I am going to end this show this morning. I want to thank those that have been in support of us once again. And this is Brother Hatim. And once again, I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, this has been the Toast&Talk, but Daily Toast, you know what it is. We had some time to talk. Y'all ain't calling in. Okay. It's Heart of December production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Be on the lookout. Because that TV is going to be popping. Yes, y'all. Y'all already know it. That TV is going to be popping. We're going to drop that. We're going to drop that quarantine TV. So, family, I will see you in a second. This don't make no damn sense. have the money. Why take these many days to transfer my money? Oh yeah. All right. Let's see what's up. Where you at? You stream. Are you still up? You still spinning? Out of here. Retarded.